Yeah, Vaughn getting great penetration there. Appreciate everybody putting up with us as we work through some audio issues. I think we're good to go at this point. Yeah, a little bit of a surprise, especially with a punt that bad. Mikado does love to air and out. They love those pistol and shotgun sets. It's not uncommon for him to throw 40, 50 times a game. And that's a nice play by Leyland Hunt, who had a pick six in Louisiana's game last week. A big reason they won that game. Yeah, and that's a big drop. Clayton McKinney is a player that might be the weak link in this Baltimore offensive chain. And we saw it there in a couple plays, a middling run and then a drop on third down. Yeah, the ball at the 30 here. This would be a 47-yard field goal if they weren't able to get it any further. I would hope that they would try for a field goal from this distance. And Hinsky realizes to win against this Baltimore defense, you got to work sideline to sideline. You got to use every inch of this field to get your guys open. Hinsky taking a shot. They're not showing any fear right now against this Baltimore defense. And after Jong Long, my favorite named kicker in the Axis League, kicked that field goal, he made the tackle on special teams as well. What a complete player. And Seth Cunningham's probably the unsung hero in this Baltimore offense. Does not get a lot of catches, but the ones he does really make the difference in a game. You can see Baltimore trying to scheme Clayton McKinney into space. Melvin Baldwin, of course, had other ideas, setting up third and short. That was just pure awareness by Michael Soto. Picked up the drag route, knew McKinney was trying to get open, and somehow managed to jump that route and knock the ball away. And you mentioned the stalemate, Idesh. This the way we're playing football right now, this totally favors Louisiana. They are happy to slop it in the mud with Baltimore. Baltimore wants to air it out. Lewis Brady, who, of course, was the big star of this Gators team in Season 1 a couple of seasons ago. The team did not perform well, but Lewis Brady certainly did. I think Benny Hernandez just took 3 points off the board from Louisiana. That sack takes them out of field goal range. That's a great throw by Hinsky, but great job by Tommy Hansen getting the inside release. That's an interception if he doesn't. Louisiana knocking on the door here late in the first quarter. Nice little floater ball there to Schwartz. I was very impressed with that throw by Hinsky.
Second and goal from the 7. Go. Now Hinsky back to throw again. He's going down, sacked on the play. So back-to-back negative plays there for Louisiana. It's 3rd and goal.
Louisiana's got to find a way to protect their quarterback. He can't throw it out from his back.
All the way back at their own 14, at the 14. Looking end zone, he's going to find Schwartz over the defender. What a throw there. Finds his man, and Louisiana is in the end zone for the first time today.
And that's the second big lob ball that we've seen from Hinsky to keep it out of harm's way from a defender. And Frederick Schwartz brings it in for the first touchdown of the game.
Now with 13:41 remaining here in the first half, it's Louisiana 10, Baltimore nothing.
Just like everybody expected, right?
Little going to bring this one out. He's going to get some decent yardage on this turn. Breaking tackle still, and goes down at the 32-yard line.
Good game for special teams so far tonight.
Mercado in the gun here for Baltimore. As they start with decent field position here, he'll drop to throw, looking, going over the middle, and it's nearly intercepted. Defender got a hand on it there.
And this is a big drive for Baltimore. I mean, you don't want to oversell it. It's still early in the second quarter, but you're down 10-0. This is unfamiliar territory for the Paladins.
Man in motion now, trips to the left side. Mercado back to throw, has plenty of time looking, and he's going to find Bridges there in tight coverage. It's actually going to be a loss on that one, makes it 3rd and 10. Now quarterback under center here. He's going to drop to throw, has some time, looking deep downfield into double coverage, and it's knocked down incomplete.
That was outstanding coverage by the Louisiana defense. The receiver had no chance of catching that ball, and if he did, he would have been down right away.
And the punt here is away for Baltimore. Louisiana Hall going to field it. Bring it out past the 40.
We go.
He has another great return all the way back to the 40 of Baltimore. So Louisiana offense just living in Baltimore territory because of these great punt returns.
Bradley Hall looking sharp, making a difference in this game.
Man in motion here now. Hinsky hands off to Brady to the left side. Going to get a good carry there of about 7. 2nd down coming up.
And Brady so far been getting nice yardage off first down. You're talking about the contributions from Brad Hall. But Lewis Brady is getting some volume as well.
Hinsky back to throw. Going to find Bradley. He'll be close, but I think just short of the first down marker there. So 3rd and short coming up.
What do you do if you're Hinsky here? Do you throw it and risk getting sacked, or do you just run it and try and get the first down?
They will run it here with Brady up the middle. He'll have the first and more down inside the 25 to the 23-yard line there. Gain of 7 on the play.
And this would be an absolute gem if Hinsky could cash this one in on this drive.
Hands off to the fullback Washington now, and he's going to get maybe a yard, if that, on the play. 2nd and 9 now.
Usually that fullback dive is really effective, Idesh, but Washington had trouble hitting the hole, and one isn't able to get any inertia.
Hinsky back to throw now, has plenty of time, looking to the left side, floats one up, and it's going to fall incomplete there. 3rd down again coming up here for the Gators.
A little bit surprised that wasn't picked off.
2 wide receivers now for the Gators as Hinsky drops to throw, looking end zone into triple coverage, and it's knocked down incomplete. And again, Louisiana will be forced to settle for a field goal.
And once again, Louisiana showing no fear against this undefeated Baltimore team.
Field goal attempt is up and good from 39 yards out, so Louisiana extends the lead now. It's 13-0 with 9:41 remaining here in the first half.
And we are still waiting for Max Mikado to get off the bus here. Not much to write home about so far for this Baltimore offense, for this Baltimore team in general, as a matter of fact.
Little fields that kick, only going to get about 10 yards or so on the return there, so set them up at the 21-yard line here as they look to put their first points on the board here of the game.
You got to get Clayton McKinney involved, and he has to come through for you at this point.
High formation here, play action. Mikado looking, goes into coverage, but Russell able to come down with it. He'll be close, make it 2nd and short coming up.
And that's a great catch and double coverage by Russell. They're using McKinney for play action to set up the pass. Mikado could probably use a little more of that, please.
Mikado back to throw, has some time, going to take off with it, but no, he's not going to get away. Brought down by Norman on the sack.
Yeah, Brandon Norman getting good penetration. Mikado was trying to tuck it and run. Brandon Norman had other ideas.
Quarterback in the gun here on 3rd and 7. He will drop to throw, looking over the middle. He's got Little caught at the 35-yard line, and that'll be enough to move the chains.
And that is a huge first down for Baltimore. Keeps the drive going and also gives their defense a little bit of a rest on the sideline.
Mikado in the gun now. He'll drop to throw again now after the first down. Looking, gonna go to the left side, and it's knocked down incomplete. They'll make it 2nd and 10 now at their own 36-yard line. Mikado in the gun again. He'll drop to throw. Under pressure now. Got to get rid of it. Looks and not accurate on the pass there. Overthrows his guy. Incomplete.
And the misses we're seeing from Mikado tonight, they look more like he's having miscommunication with his receivers. Of course, the Louisiana pressure not helping either.
Mikado going downfield. He's got McKinney there out of the backfield on the streak. And that'll be enough for 16 yards and another first down for Baltimore.
Huge catch by McKinney. His first real contribution of the night.
Mikado back to throw again. He's got a guy deep. Wide open. It's Cunningham. He's going to go down the left sideline. Tackled down at the 2. Big play, and it's 1st and goal for the Paladins.
Great job by Cunningham getting into space. The safety bit down to play underneath, and Cunningham just ran right behind him.
Kenny gets
Balls
the hand
out.
off, and he's going to fumble it. Fumbled at the goal line, and Hunt picks it up. Oh my gosh, what a missed opportunity for Baltimore.
A huge drive by Baltimore, getting big first downs. And they finally get ready to punch it in, and Clayton McKinney puts it on the ground. Unreal.
Not only did he put it on the ground, he put it on the ground right at the goal line as Brady gets a carry there on first down. No gain on the play, but he couldn't have been any closer to punching that in for a touchdown there, Josh.
No, he really couldn't. And Leyland Hound, of course, who had the scoop and score last week, just scooped that right up, taking points off the board. Baltimore could have had 7 or 3, and they come away with nothing.
Hinsky back to throw, looking deep down the right sideline, and he overthrowed him. No good, and it's 3rd down.
Looked like Michael George got a finger on it, Idej. Baltimore knows their backs are against the wall at this point, with time running out in the first half.
Hinsky under center. He will drop to throw again from his own end zone, looking deep down the left sideline, and it's going to be intercepted. And that is going to be Kevin Holmes there on the pick. And Baltimore gets it right back.
And a great field position as well. They got a chance for their first score of the game.
Mikado back to throw, gonna give it to McKinney, who after the fumble makes the catch, and only gonna get maybe a yard on that one.
That's big of Mikado to go right back to McKinney right after that fumble, too. Let him know, hey, you're still involved in this offense. We need you at this point.
Mikado back to throw here, looking over the middle. He's got Little, and he's got his man. Picks up 11. That'll be a first down for Baltimore.
And that's what happens when you blitz against Mikado. He will find the open man, and that time he did with Brad Little.
Pistol formation here, play action. Mikado, plenty of time, looking end zone, into coverage. Knocked down, incomplete. Second down. Not
a lot of room there. Two defenders in front of Mikado's receiver on the goal line. Not sure how he was planning to get that one squeezed in there.
3 wide for Mikado as he's back to throw yet again. He's going to throw for McKinney out of the backfield, and he's going to be close. They'll give him the first down at the 8-yard line now. Make it first and goal, Baltimore.
Outstanding effort by McKinney to lunge over the line, and now first and goal.
They will throw on first and goal here. Going to find his guy Hilliard on the drag route, Hollandwather, and he'll get 3 yards, goes out of bounds, second down.
Baltimore, perhaps unintentionally, doing a nice job of taking some time off of this clock as well.
Mikado back to throw now. He's going to find Bridges on a little drag over the middle. Only gets about a yard or so there. So very quickly now facing a third and goal as we come up on the 2-minute warning here.
Do you even entertain going back to Clayton McKinney at this point?
I mean, he's proved himself pretty okay here on this drive. It's going to be interesting to see if they do go his way. Mikado in the gun on third and goal from the 4. Drops back to throw under pressure. Quickly gets rid of it.
Wow.
It's Cunningham, who had the big play earlier, and he is stopped, knocked down at the 1. And we'll see what Baltimore decides to do here.
And you expect the guy to catch it at the 1 and then actually just fall into the end zone, but it didn't happen. Great job by Louisiana's defense. Oh,
Baltimore tries the chip shot field goal, and it looked like it was just a little bit too close, it seemed, for the kicker. Being on that far hash mark there, just couldn't squeeze it in.
Unbelievable.
From the 1-yard line. Hinsky going deep downfield, and he's got Schwartz. And what a play to come out and answer.
What a bizarro game this has been so far. Schwartz coming up with a gain of 33 right after that missed chip shot field goal from Baltimore.
Hinsky back to throw, looking to the left side. It's Brady, caught and goes out of bounds. Game is 6. That'll stop the clock with 1:09 remaining. Louisiana still with all 3 timeouts here.
All right, Deja, I know we still have a lot of football left, but Louisiana's looking mighty impressive here, especially on this drive.
Hinsky back to throw, gets away from the first tackler, but can't get away from the rest, and he goes down sacked yet again as Baltimore calls timeout. 1:02 remaining.
You know, third and long here. Baltimore betting they're going to get the ball back here, and I think that's a pretty good bet.
Hand off to the fullback Washington here, breaks off the first tackler, but can't get away from the rest. Dropped in the backfield for a loss of 3. Baltimore again calling time. They will get the ball back with about 55 seconds left here before halftime.
And they're going to have that timeout as well, which they could use to set up a field goal or just run a play over the middle of the field.
Rayner taking it to the left side, past midfield, down near the 45. So Baltimore will start with good field position here. 46 seconds, still plenty of time to get down into field goal range.
Yeah, plenty of time for Mikado to take a shot in the end zone. Look for 1 or 2 of those here.
He's got 4 wide. Wouldn't be surprised if it happened on this play. He's in the pistol. He'll drop the throw. No, he's going to check down here. Cunningham on a drag route. Tackled inbounds after a gain of 5 as Baltimore uses their final timeout. 39 seconds left in the quarter.
Yeah, with 1 timeout, I'm not sure that's how I would have used it. Not a lot of yardage for that timeout.
Mikado back to throw now on 2nd and 5. Looking to the right side. It's Holland. Going to be caught. Goes down. That'll be a first at the 34, but the clock continues to roll. They go no huddle here. 20 seconds left here before the half. Mikado back to throw again. Needs to get it downfield. It throws to Russell underneath. He's tackled in bounds. Nothing they can do now to stop the clock unless they want to try to spike it. Coming up on 5 seconds now here. We'll see what they decide to do, and they will spike it with 3 seconds left. So this will set up a 49-yard field goal attempt here.
Yeah, they got caught in that 2-back set in the no huddle. And really kind of hamstrung what they were able to do in terms of getting something to the end zone.
Field goal attempt is up, and it's no good. Too short. The kicker didn't have the legs, so back-to-back good drives that end in missed kicks. And They are still scoreless as we go into halftime now with Louisiana up 13-0 over Baltimore here, Josh.
Yeah, I think Zachary Hinsky right now is the story of this game. I mean, only 10 of 17, but he's looked impressive. He's distributing the ball. He's getting guys open. Lewis Brady is doing just enough to keep his team on the field. 9 carries for 25 yards. I mean, it doesn't look that impressive, but he is getting just enough yardage to keep this team in it. Each team, obviously, with the turnovers. Baltimore's 2 picks looming large there. The 4 sacks. Also, that just speaks to the work that Max Mikado's had to do in this game just to stay upright. Louisiana's done a nice job on both sides of the ball, to say nothing of the special teams, which has really set them up. An outstanding field position responsible for all of those scores. And if Louisiana can keep this up for another 30 minutes, they might be walking out of their home stadium with a W tonight.
Yeah, it's definitely possible here as we come out now to start the second half. Baltimore will get the ball here to start the second half. Little fields it past the 20 and down near the 29-yard line. That's where Baltimore will start, looking to finally put points on the board after a pair of missed field goals to end the first half.
I will say Baltimore has done a better job of protecting Mikado. They've done a nicer job of getting down the field.
Mikado back to throw now under pressure, just going to throw it up for grabs, and it's going to be intercepted by Roberts down the left sideline.
Wow.
And it's a pick 6 to the house. Louisiana on the first play of the second half extends the lead.
That's unbelievable. Louisiana came with the blitz. Mikado was throwing it as he was about to get blasted, and Oliver Roberts steps in front of the out route and takes it back to the his, and Louisiana was about to blow the barn doors off of this game.
Extra points up and good. So now just under 15 seconds into the second half, they're now up 20-0 here over Baltimore.
This is stunning.
Little fields it near the 14, going to get it out to about the 25, so not much on that return there. But if you're Baltimore at this point, Josh, what do you do to try to get back into this one?
Well, you got to throw it. I mean, at some point you were looking to get Clayton McKinney mixed into the game. That's over now. You got to get some balls in the air and keep throwing downfield. And there's a good start right there.
Yeah, good job hitting Dean on that drag route there as he takes it upfield for a gain of 12. Another first down here for Baltimore. Now first down from the 38. They come out 4 wide. Hand off to McKinney here, and he's blown up in the backfield. Big loss of 6 there on that one.
Yeah, it's just been a really rough game for Clayton McKinney right now. Not able to get out first gear. I don't think it's all his fault. This Baltimore O-line certainly has their hands full.
Gatto back to throw, finds Holland on a drag route again, and he'll get about maybe 3 yards, if that, on that one.
How about 4?
Makes it 3rd and 11 now here from their own 37. And Mikado just blown up. No one touched the defender there. It was Melvin Baldwin getting in on the sack.
Yeah, Baldwin again. This Louisiana D-line came to play, and they might be making the difference in this matchup.
Punt is away now here. Paul fields it at the 27, going to bring it out to about the 36. And that's where Louisiana will take over with a big lead, looking to grow it even more.
Yeah, it's a nice tackler by Bill Marshall. Louisiana hasn't started on their own side of the field in quite a while.
Brady gets the handoff, looking for some room up the middle, but it's Clavis Rayner there to stop him at the line for no gain. High formation now here for the Gators. They'll bring a man in motion. Hinsky back to throw, under pressure, and he's going down back at the 25, sacked on the play.
And that's Clark Peters getting through the line, putting some reciprocating, a little bit of reciprocity there. You'd love to see it.
Makes it 3rd and 20, but Hinsky taking a shot, and he's going to find his man Bradley on the right side there. A pickup of 20 there on that one.
Yeah, that's a great job by Bradley. Hinsky put it in just the right spot. The safety went over to help Schwartz over the middle, and Bradley hauls in a gem.
Hand off to Brady there up the middle, and he'll get a gain of about 5. Nice carry there on first down, makes it 2nd and 5. Now Hinsky here in the gun on 2nd down. He will drop to throw. Looking, has his guy on the drag route there. It's Henson. Breaks off the tackle and falls forward. Going to be about half a yard shy of the first down there. I formation here for the Gators. 3rd and less than a yard. Pitch play to Brady there to the left side, and he's taken down in the backfield. A loss of 2, and it's going to be 4th down now for Louisiana.
This will be a 55-yard field goal if they try for it. Looks like they won't.
Now they send out the punt team here, and it's a good one, but it's going to go into the end zone for a touchback, so Baltimore will start at their own 20 now. Here comes Mikado now under center with 3 wide spread out. Going to bring receiver in motion over to the right side here. Play action now, looking, and just going to throw this one out of bounds, incomplete. And just didn't have anyone open on that one.
Yeah, Louisiana was coming with the blitz. They sent 6. Mikado getting a little antsy in the pocket now. Probably has another second or two to make a decision with that ball.
Will drop to throw again. Again, Louisiana comes with a blitz. He's going to get rid of it to McKinney. Tackled down after making the catch. Gets 5 on that one. 3rd down coming up.
And Louisiana blitzing again. Just daring Mikado to find an open receiver with what little time he has.
He'll drop to throw again, looking over the middle, and it's Holland able to make the play. The defender almost got a hand on it, but nice job there by Mikado floating it over him.
And that time Mikado read the blitz, saw the Mike linebacker coming in, hit his tight end over the middle.
Drops to throw again, looking to the left side. Marshall catches it, goes out of bounds after a gain of 2.
There's his tight end, Bill Marshall, excuse me. Holland, of course, a wide receiver. Bill Marshall finally getting involved. That's his first catch of the game.
Now 5 wide here for Baltimore on 2nd and 8. He's going to look over the middle. He finds Dean. Gain of about 4 on the play. 3rd and 4 coming up.
Haven't seen a lot of Chad Dean tonight, but both of his plays have been for positive yardage.
Pistol set here, handoff to McKinney up the middle, and still fighting off tacklers, but he's going to come up short there. 4th and 1. We'll see if Baltimore decides to go for it.
I would consider going for it here, but I think ultimately this is the right decision. You want to punt. You're still in your own end of the field. There still is a fair amount of time remaining.
And this is a beauty of a punt fielded inside the 15, but Hall has made some great returns, and he's got another one here all the way down past the 35. It's Louisiana again with really good starting field position. That's just how they've been able to dominate here today.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, they had an outstanding field position earlier, but this is still very good, and this has been on the low end of what they've been enjoying so far tonight.
2 wide receivers here for Hinsky as he's under center. Hand off to Brady now to the left side on a counter play. Brady, good run here past the 50, past the 45 to the 43. Goes out of bounds. Huge play there.
Maybe Lewis Brady's biggest run of the season so far.
A gain of 22 there makes it 1st down at the 43-yard line of Baltimore now. Hinsky gives to Brady again up the middle, and he'll gain 4 on that one.
And this is where having a back like Brady is just a thorn in the side of that opposing defense and that opposing team. He's a real closer.
Hinsky looking to the right side, finds Roberts, able to haul that one in for a nice gain of about 2. Makes it 3rd and 3 now at the 36-yard line.
And Hinsky right now still making smart decisions with the football, putting it where only his receiver can get it.
Hand off to Brady here to the left side, and that's a great open field tackle there. It's Kelvin Holmes coming up and making a play. It's going to be 4th and 1 now here as Louisiana will try the field goal. 51-yard attempt here is up, but it is no good. Short on the distance there. And Baltimore will take over at the 34.
Yeah, these swirling southern winds have really affected the kicking game so far tonight.
Our 3rd missed field goal of the night as Mikado back to throw here. Looking deep downfield, has a man one-on-one on the right side, but it's going to be knocked down, incomplete there on that one.
Yeah, very close coverage. That would have been a difficult catch. But he did find the one-on-one matchup and had time to do so.
Mikado back to throw now here. He's going to find McKinney, and it'll be a caught for a gain of 4 on that one. 3rd and 6 coming up here for the Paladins.
And we talked a lot about the field position, Idej. This Louisiana defense has done a great job of keeping Baltimore off schedule. A lot of 3rd and longs for them tonight.
And Mikado over the middle. He's going to find Bridges, again, floating it just over the defender. And that's going to be a pickup of 12 there. And a good job there of picking up that first down.
Yeah, Francisco Chavez went out with injury, and his replacement not able to close on that reception in time.
Mercado finds Cunningham there on the quick in route, pick up a 4, makes it 2nd and 6 as we go to the fourth quarter. Louisiana up big here at home, 20-0 over the Paladins. Mercado under center here, 4 wide for him, handoff to the running back to the right side, and he'll have a pickup of about 4 there.
And now Louisiana, they're in the fourth quarter. Just want to slow Baltimore down enough so that they'll run out of time.
Man in motion now here. Got to get the play off. He does. Hands off to McKinney, and he's tackled in the backfield yet again. This time was Elbert Bishop getting in there for a loss of 2. Makes it 4th and 5.
This Louisiana defense continues to blitz and make life difficult for Mercado.
Punt is away. It'll go out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Louisiana will take over at their own 20-yard line.
And this is where I would like to see a generous helping of Lewis Brady. Have him close this game out for you.
They are going to do just that. Hand off to the left side here to Lewis Brady, and he's going to pick up 5. A nice gain there on first down.
If you can move the chains and move the clock at the same time, that's a nice bonus.
Pistol formation now. Hinsky back to throw. Going to throw short here for Hansen on the drag route. Turns up field. It'll be a pickup of about 7 on that one. Another first down here for the Gators. I formation set here. 2 tight end look for the Gators. Man in motion here. Hand off to Brady to the left side. Going to get a good carry here. Breaks off 1 and goes down after a gain of about 3.
I'm not sure what Washington was trying to do. You're supposed to block for Brady, not run alongside him and ask him how his day's going.
Play action here. Hinsky looking over the middle of the field, and it's going to fall incomplete. 3rd and 7 as the clock stops with 11:25 remaining in this game.
Hinsky looking for Tommy Hansen again. A bit of a goofy route as he was running right into coverage.
Hinsky under center here. He will drop to throw. Looking to the right side. He finds Bradley. Tackled down immediately. And he'll still be a yard shy of the first. So make it 4th and 1. Louisiana will punt.
It's a good decision. You're up by 3 scores. Make Baltimore work over as much field as they absolutely can.
Beauty of a punt here as Rayner going to field it near the 15. Past the 30 to the 35 and tackled down near the 38-yard line. And out comes Baltimore looking to finally put some points on the board here in this one. They come out 3 wide set. Mercado back to throw on first down, looking to the left side, finds Holland, and he's only going to get a couple on that one. If you're new to the Axis League, we're running AI versus AI here in Season 2. We have 20 teams competing in an 8-week regular season, along with the postseason culminating at Jugan Bowl 2 on Thanksgiving night, as Mercado just throws that one out of bounds incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Yeah, once again, a 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7. It's been 3rd long for this Baltimore offense all night.
5 wide look here on 3rd down. Mercado back to throw, under pressure. Got to get rid of it quick. Throws it up for grabs and overthrows it out of bounds, incomplete. And again, they will punt.
When you think about what this Louisiana defense is doing, they're blitzing 5 or 6 guys on just about every play, which means they're only leaving 5 or 6 guys into coverage at any given time, and they're getting it done.
Hall fields it within the 15, brings it out to about the 32. Another good return by him on the day.
I think Hinsky with a good drive could put this game away.
He's going to look to do just that. He brings a man in motion now, under center at his own 32. Hand off to Brady to the right side, and he's going to lower the shoulder and fall forward. Nice gain there, a 6.
It's a great start.
Now they'll come out in the shotgun here. Hinsky back to throw. Immediately under pressure, and he's going down. Sacked on the play. It's going to be a loss of 7 there.
Clayton Vaughn getting home on the blitz. Now potentially a pitfall here for Hinsky.
3rd and 11 as Cincy will throw again, looking to the left side and into traffic, knocked down, incomplete. And Louisiana goes with a quick 3 and out.
Not what you need at this point in the game. You wanted to choose some clock. Instead, you're giving Baltimore the ball right back.
Rayner fields it inside the 25, gets out to about the 32. And that's where Baltimore would look to take over, still being shut out on the day.
I think Mikado's got to get one loose here at some point. Just
Drop
statistically.
back to throw with 5 wide, looking deep down the field, and it's intercepted by Hall, who's had such a great day in the punt return game, now gets the interception.
Bradley Hall looked like he jumped 9 or 10 feet in the air to bring that down, too. What a play.
Just like that, Louisiana takes back over I formation here, hand to Lewis Brady to the right side. It'll be a gain of about 4 on that one as we're under 8 minutes to go here in this game. Now they come out, 2 running backs back there for Cincy as he drops to throw. Has plenty of time. Now he's going down, sacked on the play. Had his time, but took way too long to get that pass off.
Clark Peters, nice job. That's what happens when you take a short drop. It's a short trip to the quarterback if you're the defender.
Now it's 3rd and 12 after the sack. Play action, Cincy looking downfield, and the defender gets a hand on it and knocks it down incomplete. And both teams just not finding much success here on offense here in the second half.
If you're Baltimore right now, you've actually absolutely got to score on this drive. And you're going to have to do at least one onside kick as well to get the ball back to have any sort of chance to win this game.
Rayner goes down near the 30s. So that's where Baltimore comes out. At this point, just looking to avoid a shutout here. They come out with a 2 tight end set. Play action for Mikado. And no one blocking for him there as he goes down, sacked yet again.
Johnny Fleming came around the edge. Mikado never saw him coming, but he felt him coming.
And Mikado back to throw again, throwing deep down the right sideline into double coverage. Receiver had his hands on it, but dropped it. And it'll be 3rd down.
And that's Brian Bridges. And he was the opposite of open.
Mikado back to throw again, looking down the middle of the field, and knocked down again, incomplete. Again, Baltimore punts it away.
And Baltimore's just had to deal with a swarm of black jerseys in the secondary. Mikado has not had a lot of open throws. I don't think he's had any open 10 yards past the line of scrimmage.
Hall breaks off one tackler, and he's going to go down near the 45. Louisiana comes out looking to put this game on ice.
A couple first downs, they could add another field goal, and that would do it.
Hand off to the fullback Washington here, trying to find some space. He'll get back to the line, but no gain on the play. Pistol formation here for Cincy. Puts a man in motion out to the left side. 3 wide for him here. Play action. Needs to get rid of it, and he's going down. Sacked on the play.
Clayton Vaughn, once again, 3 sacks for him tonight.
Cincy going downfield, and he's got Bradley there. That's going to be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 22 there.
And Bradley with 64 yards on the night has looked outstanding, just like the rest of this Louisiana offense.
Hand off to Brady here to the right side, and he'll get a few yards on that one. Make it 2nd and 8 now.
And I think at the end of the day, you just got to look at this game and recognize that Louisiana came out swinging. They did not show Baltimore the respect you would expect to see from a 3-0 team. They scored early, and they connected a lot of passes. Tommy Hanson, of course, had a great game. And that Clayton McKinney fumble in the first half, I think absolutely snake bit this team for the rest of the game.
Pistol formation now here on 3rd and 1 as we come up on the 2-minute warning. Handoff to Brady here to the left side. Breaks off a tackle, reaching, and we'll see if they give him the line. They do, as Baltimore uses their first time out 1 second before the 2-minute warning. Man in motion intermission now here. 1st and 10. Final play before the 2-minute warning. Henske hands to Brady. He's going to get tripped up after a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd and 7 when we come back from the 2-minute warning. Baltimore can stop the clock only 2 more times, so this is basically it if Louisiana gets a first down. Handoff to Washington, and he's stopped right at the line.
Alexander Washington, not my favorite ball carrier in this game, but he has 7 carries for a whopping 10 yards. You can see the stats right there.
Another handoff here for Brady to the right side, and he's going to get knocked down after another gain of 2. Makes it 4th and 4. Baltimore uses their final timeout with 1:48 remaining. Now the Gators come out looking to attempt another field goal. They missed one earlier, but this one's going to be up, and it's no good too. Shanked it to the left, the 4th missed field goal of the game, and it will remain a 20-0 game.
And that is something that we're not used to seeing in this league either. There's a lot of missed field goals, and some of them from very close distance.
Cotto breaks off from the first sack, but can't get away from the rest as he goes down. Baltimore cannot stop the clock anymore.
And that's the last piece of drama we have in this game. Can Baltimore score any points at all?
Cotto back to throw here again, looking to the left side, finds Bridges, catches it, goes out of bounds. That will stop the clock with 1:18 remaining, 3rd and 13 on the next play. In the gun now is Mikado. This will be his 45th pass attempt of the day, looking to the left side, and defender gets in front of it, nearly intercepts it. And again, Baltimore goes 3 and out.
That was Oliver Roberts once again. It looks like Baltimore's going to go for it here on 4th down.
They will go for it here. Mikado looking, and it's going to be Hall again, coming up with the pick, his 2nd of the day. What a play.
I don't know about you, Idesh, but Bradley Hall's my player of the game.
Yeah, I definitely agree as Henske knees that one down, and that'll just about wrap things up here. A couple more knee downs, and Louisiana is going to get the home victory here over the Baltimore Paladins.
Yeah, I want to remind everybody we've got more games coming up, so don't go anywhere. Cleveland looking for their first win of the season, and also Chicago-Denver after that. Cleveland facing Los Angeles. But let's recap this one. Fantastic effort by Louisiana. Hats off, knocking off the front runners of the Axis League so far. Max Mikado, he's going to have to wash his jersey 2, maybe 3 times. Just a very impressive game. Zachary Henske, 17 of 27, only 1 interception. And that is very, very good for what we've seen from other players around this league. Brady, 23 for 80. Contributed through the air a little bit as well. Team stats, the 5 turnovers for Baltimore. That says it all right there. The 8 sacks, that says it all too, Idesh.
Yeah, definitely. Just utter domination here by Louisiana on both sides of the ball. I mean, Baltimore just wasn't able to get anything going offensively here in this one, and it leads to a big shutout.
All right, I want to let everybody know we're going to have another game coming up real quick. We're going to take a break and get that game set up. If you're enjoying Axis football, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome on in, everybody, as we are back with the second game of the night here in Week 4 of the Axis Football Esports League. This time we have Cleveland traveling across the country to take on the LA Tide here again on My Dash Gaming, joined in the booth by my buddy Josh. Josh, how do you feel this one's going to be compared to our first game of the night?
Well, I'd like Cleveland. I know they haven't come up with any wins so far this season, but this is a team that has a lot of talent. Peyton Cross has some ability as a quarterback, and that guy right there, Joshua Carlson, he could break the game open if he's just given an opportunity. Let's see if he gets one here against LA tonight.
Cleveland will start their drive at their own 27-yard line. They come out with two tight ends and an I formation here. And hand off to Black here to the left side. Going to fall forward after getting hit for a gain of about 5 on that one. Now 2nd and 5. They come out, trips to the right here. Play action. Quarterback going to throw off his back foot for Gilbert there, and he's going to catch it. Gets back to the line, maybe a yard on that one. Brings up 3rd down. Now they come out here with a pistol set. 3rd down, needing to get 5 more yards. Cross back to throw. Throwing quickly over the middle, and he's got Gilbert again here. Down near midfield. A big pickup there for Cleveland.
And those are the throws that Peyton Cross is capable of making. And Gilbert doing a nice job hauling that one in.
Hand off to Black here. Breaks off one tackler. Tries to cut back to the right side. And goes down after a gain of only 1.
LA's got a stout defense. They're not going to take this pushing around for long.
Cross back to throw now. Throwing out to the right side. It's Black. And he's going to be tackled down after hanging on to that one. Picks up 6.
And LA obstructing Cleveland's path to the end zone, at least so far. But the Yotes are driving.
Cross back to throw, throwing quickly into coverage, and it's going to be picked off there by Schmidt. A big turnover there ends what was a promising opening drive there for Cleveland.
Yeah, Cross throws it into a populated area. Ted Schmidt comes down with it.
Simmons on the carry here, and he's going to get brought down on that one. Big loss of 6 on the first play for the Tide.
Yeah, a little bit of a personnel change offensively from what we saw in Week 1. Jason Guerin at quarterback, Danny Freeman at running back, and now it's Darren Farmer and Reginald Simmons.
And Farmer immediately going down there. Summers gets past his guy immediately and brings down the quarterback for another loss. 3rd and 23 now here for Los Angeles.
Tide going the wrong direction.
Now Farmer back to throw. Cleveland rushes forward. Farmer looking deep down the right side of the field, and it's going to be knocked down incomplete. And LA goes 3 and out on their opening drive.
And that was the free safety, Eduardo Figueroa, who came from the hash marks to swat that one away.
Go. Punt is away here. Going to be fielded by Figueroa. And he's going to bring it back to about the 45-yard line. So that's where Cleveland will take over for their second drive.
And once again, Cross just needs to clean up the decision-making a little bit.
Hand off to Black here to the right side, and he's going to get hit in the backfield. A loss of 1 there. That was Kelly getting there in the backfield.
Yeah, and Black is one of those backs that you've got to be able to scheme open. You cannot expect him to win a lot of open field matchups. It just doesn't happen.
Cross back to throw, has time, going deep down the middle of the field, and he's got Reyes. He breaks the tackle, and he's into the end zone. Cleveland's on the board first here.
Roberto Reyes looked like a chorus line of those guys running the Hail Mary play down the field. And Roberto Reyes, the lucky winner, sees the ball fall right into his lap, breaks the tackle, and he's in.
Extra point up and good. So with just over 9 minutes remaining here in the opening quarter, Cleveland leads it now 7-0 over the Tide.
Just like we saw in the last game, this is what you want. You want to get out ahead early, make the other team work to stop you.
Brock with a good return there on that one sets up the Tide at the 28-yard line here. Farmer under center with 2 wide receivers in the formation. Handoff to Simmons up the middle, and he'll get about 2 on the carry there.
And I'm surprised to see Darren Farmer get another start with the way this team has been struggling. I thought Guerin would find his way back into the lineup, but I guess not.
And Farmer throws into coverage there. It's knocked down, incomplete. So very quickly, the Tide facing yet another 3rd and 8. Farmer back to throw, looking to the right side. Got a man one-on-one, but the underneath defender able to get a hand on it and knock it down. And back-to-back 3-and-outs here for Los Angeles.
That was Brady Connor, the strong safety. Between Connor and Figueroa, he got a nice cover, too, playing goalie on the Cleveland side of the field.
Figueroa fields it near the 27. Going to get past midfield. Has some space, and he's going to get knocked down inside the 40 at the 35-yard line there.
Peyton Cross will start this drive in field goal range. Let's see what he's able to do with it.
Hands off to Black here to the left side, and he's going to get to the line, and not much more after that.
Ted Schmidt. And like I said, a lot of those defenders are going to win those one-on-one matchups against Chris Black. It's just the way that it's been going out. It's nothing against Chris Black. I think he's a fine runner, but this is just not his strength.
But he is going to catch it out of the backfield here, reaches forward, and that should be enough to give him a first down there. Move the chains here for Cleveland.
And that's what you need out of Black. You need to get him into space. You got to scheme him open and get some green grass in front of him in some way.
Black,
Ooh.
Another carry here up the middle, and only gets back to the line on that one.
A nice broken tackle there. Credit where it's due from Black. And now he'll take a seat. And here comes Chris Willis.
Crossing the pistol, back to throw, looking towards the end zone, into triple coverage, knocked down, incomplete. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now here for Cleveland.
Yeah, that's a bit of a chance to take when you're at the 25-yard line. Only Cross's 2nd incompletion of the day so far.
So 3rd and 10 here, 3 wide for Cleveland. Crossing the gun with 2 running backs back there flanking him. He will drop to throw, throwing quickly to the outside. Ray catches it, but it goes out of bounds after picking up only 3. And Cleveland will likely settle for a field goal here.
What we've seen so far, those 5 yards will probably matter. The kickers have not exactly been killing it lately. And we see another miss there.
39-yard field goal attempt is no good. Just missed it there to the left side of it. Another missed field goal here tonight. Farmer in the gun, back to throw on first down. Looks over the middle, and he's going to find Abbott there on the crossing route. He's going to pick up 9 there on that one. Makes it 2nd and short. Now 2nd and 1, they come out in a pistol. Farmer back to throw again. Going to find his guy on drag. No, overthrows him too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I think that was Simmons just coming up and around. And I don't know how that ball gets thrown that far ahead of your receiver.
Farmer handoff to Simmons here, and he's going to get the first, but not much more. Ball at the 32, as it'll be a fresh set of downs here for the Tide.
And that's just got to be a sigh of relief at this point for LA to finally get a first down.
Farmer under center, he'll hand to Simmons again. Jumps over a defender, but tackled down right as he gets back to the line. Gain of maybe 1 on the play.
I will say this, the way this Cleveland defense is playing and flying to the football, if Reginald Simmons is your answer today, you are in trouble if you're LA.
Farmer back to throw, and defender jumped in front of it, nearly picked it off. And another 3rd down coming up here for Los Angeles.
Yeah, had David Haig right in the hands. And if he had caught that, I'm not sure anybody would have stopped him on the way to the end zone.
Farmer looking out to the right, knocked down, incomplete by the defender. And it's going to be punt time here for Los Angeles.
And that's the 3rd time in 3 drives we've seen a Cleveland defensive back swoop in and swat the ball away. This time it was Jonathan Reed.
Figueroa fields it at the 25, and he'll get out to about the 38-yard line. That's where Cleveland will take over, looking to duplicate what they did on their last drive, which ended in that big touchdown. They come out in a heavy set here for Black. Handoff to the left side, and he's going to get some good yardage there. 12 on the play, and it's a fresh set of downs very quickly there for Cleveland.
That's a great run by Black. Some nice jump cuts there. Getting himself a gain of 12 right out of the gate.
Trip set to the left now for Cleveland. Black going to run to that side and tackle down after a gain of 1, maybe 2 on the play.
Emmanuel Moody, who loves to play the run, despite being a defensive back, Bailed out of his coverage assignment to get Black.
Cross back to throw, going to find Willis out of the backfield here, and he's got some room down the right sideline, down near the 30. A fresh set of downs now for Cleveland as they continue to move the ball.
First catch of the day for Brett Willis, and it's a good one. Gain of 17.
Black now back in the game, gets the carry here to the left side, and he'll get a gain of 2 there.
And if you're Cleveland, what is the number where you are willing to let your kicker kick another field goal? I mean, I presume you would do it here anyway, but you wouldn't feel great about it.
Cross looking in zone, going for it, and it's knocked down, incomplete. Brings up 3rd down now.
And if the confidence in the kicking game is that shaky, we may see a few more of those shots at the end zone just outside the red zone.
He's in the pistol now here. He's got 3 wide on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw, looking, throws quickly for Willis, who comes back to it and makes a great catch. And that'll be enough for the 1st down. Pickup of 12 on that one.
And that's a nice throw by Cross. Willis had to make the adjustment and turn to the right shoulder, but what a great catch.
That's the end of the first quarter here in Los Angeles as Cleveland leads at 7-0 over the Tide and looking to extend that lead even more.
Yeah, Cleveland looking for their first win of the season. They appear to be well on their way, leading against LA right now and driving again.
Pitch play there to Black, picks up a good chunk, picks up 7. Now down at the 10 for 2nd down.
And if you're Cleveland, you might just give it to Chris Black here and see if he can punch it in for the rest of the drive.
Crossing the pistol, drops the throw, under pressure immediately, and he's going down, can't get the ball away, and sacked on the play. A big loss on that one.
And that's Van Lam. His teammates call him Jean-Claude. And he kicked a little booty on that play.
Cross back to throw, looking in zone, and it's going to be picked off. Manuel Moody, who had the big play earlier, brings up an interception there for the Tide.
And that's tough luck for Cleveland. A missed field goal in the red zone earlier, and now an interception. Not the mistakes you need to be making.
Hand off to Simmons here to start the Tide drive, and he'll get back to the line, but nothing more on that one.
And Darren Farmer's got to unleash the dragon here a little bit. You got to take a shot. You got to find a way to get the ball downfield, get some chunk yardage.
Farmer looks over the middle and hits his receiver right in the hands, but he can't hang on. That was Kevin Sandoval there, the intended receiver on that one.
That was a disheartening drop.
Now 4 wide for Farmer here on 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw, looking into quadruple coverage, and it's Figueroa coming over to make the catch and pick it off.
Figueroa dueling interceptions here on this play. You know, in a sim league where you do not have run-pass ratio capped at all, you're going to see a lot of picks, and we're seeing a lot tonight.
Black gets a carry to start the Cleveland drive to the right side. Gain of 1. Now at the 33-yard line. 3 wide here for Cross. He's back to throw. Tie bring 4. And incomplete there. A little inaccurate on that throw.
And that was actually a great crossing pattern there in the middle. I think it was so great it confused both of the Cleveland receivers. And maybe even Cross, because it didn't look like he was sure which one was going to get the ball.
He'll throw again here. Underthrown. Defender nearly got a hand on that one. It falls incomplete. Just like that, Cleveland faced 4th and 9 as they come out to try another long field goal.
This is not going to end well.
Kick is up from 50 yards out, and it is no good, just short. And the Tide take over.
I was about to put my shoe on my mouth there. It looked like that had the distance, but then just petered out right at the sticks.
Farmer hands to Simmons here to start their drive, and he's going to get about 3 if that's on the play. Brings up a 2nd down.
Well, the flip side for Cleveland is that LA really has not been able to do much of anything offensively. Your defense is playing great. You just had a pick. You've got a lot going for you in that sense.
Farmer hits Abbott, but he's well behind the line of scrimmage there on that one. A loss of 4. Great play there by Nichols to bring him down as soon as he caught that ball.
This is just tough for LA. Got to get something.
Farmer back to throw under pressure, looking, and it's going to get picked off again. It's Figueroa picking off another one.
And that's just a bad throw. The Michael Abbott crossing route, you throw it behind him. Figueroa was beat by a couple steps. The ball ended up right in his lap. That shouldn't happen.
Chris Black on the handoff up the middle out of the gun, and he's going to have 11 there on that carry. And Cleveland very quickly back on the Tide side of the field.
You know, I know the score is only 7-0, Idesh, but this feels like Cleveland's winning like 20-0. And if they were actually hitting any field goals, I think the score would be a lot closer to that.
Yeah, definitely a couple of missed field goals. Has this one still close as Black going to get dropped in the backfield for a loss of 2 there.
And we've been playing this entire game on LA's side of the field so far. And I know it's still early. But Cleveland has been moving the ball, LA not so much.
Cross going deep downfield, and defender able to get a hand on it and knock it down incomplete. Had a couple guys down there in the vicinity, but it's going to be 3rd and 12.
Manuel Moody once again getting a finger on it.
Cross again looking downfield, and once again it falls incomplete. And Cleveland goes 3 and out. Punt is away here, and it's going to be a touchback as the Tide will take over at their own 20-yard line, looking to put points on the board.
Well, the run's not working for you if you're LA, and the pass isn't working for you. There aren't any of the plays you can run.
And off to Simmons here to the left side, and he finally finds a little bit of room to work with. A gain of 8. That'll make it 2nd and 2 now. And they come out in a pistol. Farmer back to throw. Cleveland brings pressure. And he's going to find Graves to the left side. Still a yard shy of the first, though. Makes it 3rd down.
I think on that 2nd and 2, you got to take a shot downfield and try and get some big yardage and not run some dopey little 1-and-out route.
Now 3rd and 1 here. Farmer hands to Simmons to the right side. Breaks off a tackle and able to pick up the 1st and more down near the 33-yard line.
And one of the benefits of this, obviously being the first half, and you're still only down by a score. And I think LA recognizes that with the play calling we're seeing. But they are just content to just continue to nickel and dime against this Cleveland defense. And I think Eduardo Figueroa has taken any visions they had of the deep ball out of their minds and out of their game plans.
Yeah, definitely do not want to be testing Figueroa anymore here in this one as Simmons gets yet another carry to the left side. No gain on the play. And it's a 3rd and 7 coming up here as we go under 6 minutes remaining here before halftime. Man in motion now here for Farmer, who comes out under center. And it'll be a handoff to Barker here to the right side. And he's going to scamper forward, and he will have enough for a first down. Bob Barker.
Come on down. That's the best job LA's done so far of getting their back in space so far, that pitch to Barker.
Simmons going to get a pitch there to the right side. Gets 3. He'll come out. Bob Barker comes on down back into this one. Farmer under center, 2 wide for him now. 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball near midfield. Handoff to Barker. Breaks off the first tackler and down. Loss of 3 on that one. Nichols again making the play in the backfield.
And at the very worst, LA playing some defense with offense here. At least they're keeping the ball out of Peyton Cross's hands.
Yeah, this drive now taking over 5 minutes off the clock. Is Farmer going to find Sandoval wide open on a little wheel route there on the outside. He'll be down at the 37-yard line of Cleveland.
Well, nice job getting in that 5-wide look and finding probably your best receiver over there. More of that, please.
Hand off to Simmons here to the left side. Has some space, but not the speed to get there. Tackled down after a gain of only 3.
And I'm not sure what the story is with Simmons, but he is not firing on all cylinders right now. He just had 3 defenders from Cleveland run him down from behind. And not the fast guys. I'm talking about the beefy bros.
High formation now. Barker going to get the carry here to the left side. And he'll be down just a yard shy of the first, as that'll take us to the 2-minute warning here. Cleveland still leading at 7-0. Ball at the 28 now, 3rd and 1. Farmer comes out under center, 2 wide out to the left. Puts a guy in motion out to the right. He'll drop to throw, has time, looking, and it's going to get picked off again. This time it's Haig making the interception. Another pick from Farmer.
Yeah, that ball was bobbled around a little bit, and Haig finally was able to close his mitts on it And that's a bummer for LA. That's a nice drive that culminates with nothing.
Cleveland has it back now here. Under 2 minutes to go here before the half. Ray going to catch it on a drag route there over the middle. And he's going to pick up 6.
Now, if you're Cleveland, do you take a shot downfield at this point? Try and get a late field goal.
90 seconds left before the half. Cross comes out here in a pistol. 2 tight end set. He'll drop to throw. Has a guy, Gilbert. And he'll go out of bounds a couple yards shy, but he'll stop the clock at 1:22.
And LA sent everybody that time. I was hoping Peyton would come up with a little bit more lucrative throw.
Cross back to throw again. Tide bring pressure, and he's going downfield, and it's Manuel Moody again making the interception, and he's going to bring it back past the 40 to the 39.
And Peyton Cross found Darrell Ray in one-on-one coverage. The problem was that other one was Manuel Moody, who just had his second pick of the game.
Farmer in the gun. He will drop to throw again, looking to the right side, and it's nearly intercepted going the other way, but it falls incomplete.
And now when it looked like LA was going to go into the locker room with their heads between their tails, under the tails, a little bit of a renaissance here. The second chance.
Farmer over the middle finds Sandoval there. Gain of 11. That moves the chains. A quick first down there for the Tide as the clock rolls.
And I like the strategy. Just keep working, keep hurrying up. Don't use your timeouts until you absolutely have to.
Man in motion here. 45 seconds left before the half. Farmer throwing. Going to find Abbott over the middle there. And he's going to go down after a good gain of 4. Timeout Tide with 39 seconds left.
And this would be a 40-yard field goal at this point. And your guess is as good as mine if that would be a good investment or not.
Robbins caught near the line to gain. We'll see where they mark it. They'll give him the first. LA calls timeout. 31 seconds left. Ball at the 17-yard line.
I would not take a shot at the end zone here. I would run, let it run down to 3 seconds of the kick.
Farmer just throws it off his back foot into a crowd, and lucky it's going to hit the ground incomplete. That stops the clock with 27 seconds.
And you see the numbers there on Farmer. Not great, but still slinging it.
Comes out in the gun here, 3 wide for him. He'll drop to throw again, and it finds Abbott there on that in route. Jumps over a defender, but tackled down as LA calls time. 17 seconds left before the half. 3rd and 6 from the 14 coming up.
And I think you'd have to take a shot. This would have to go into the end zone. Otherwise, you risk not having a chance to get your field goal unit out.
Farmer throws. Graves court. Touchdown Tide. What a catch and a way to hang on through the big hit there.
And Kurt Graves went some big catches last week. Comes up with another one there. Gives LA a chance to tie the game, and they do.
Extra points up and good. So a wonderful drive there by the Tide, set up by the Manuel Moody interception. And with 14 seconds left, it looks like we will have a tied game going into the intermission here. Carlson fields it inside his own 10. Going to get out past the 25 to the 26 here. 9 seconds left. We'll see what Cleveland decides to do. Four wide now here for Cleveland. Cross will throw. Going to look deep. Now he's going to throw it underneath here for his guy. He's going to get about 7 yards there as the clock runs out. And that'll take us into the halftime for the tie ball game. 7-all here between LA and Cleveland.
Well, not a lot of points, but we're not short on drama at all. LA finally getting some momentum on the offensive side of the ball, driving down the field and culminating with that Kurt Graves touchdown. And Cleveland, meanwhile, they've looked pretty sharp. Eduardo Figueroa, defensively, 2 interceptions, 2 more passes deflected. And defense has carried the day. I mean, the scoreline could tell you that right there. A lot of sacks. Van Lam has a sack for L.A. And Summers for Cleveland as well. 4 TFLs for that Cleveland defense. Looking at team stats, plenty of turnovers, 3 on each side so far. So far, both teams doing a decent job of protecting their quarterbacks. Plays are similar, although Cleveland, they've been hitting the big plays, and that's been the difference so far in this game. Well, it was the difference before L.A. came back and scored. Right now, there's no difference, and this is absolutely anybody's ball game. Whoever's able to string a few big plays together here in the second half, Idej, It's going to be the team that walks away with this one.
Yeah, Cleveland scored their touchdown on that big shot, that single play. Other than that, a couple of missed field goals for them, so they really need to get something going offensively. But the Tide will get the ball here to start the second half. A chance to actually take the lead here after looking so anemic on offense there in the first half.
Yeah, and I think Bob Barker, who was coming in to spell at halfback, was a big part of that. I would like to see a lot more of him in the second half if I'm LA.
Farmer back to throw here on first down and into triple coverage, knocked down incomplete.
The Cleveland secondary has looked really good this evening. And you see it reflected in the passing stats there from Darren Farmer.
Farmer back to throw here, and again, no one there. Incomplete, and very quickly, it's 3rd and 10 now here for the Tide. Farmer in the pistol. He drops the throw for the 3rd straight time, and he has a guy wide open, but overthrows him incomplete, and the Tide go 3 and out with 3 bad passes from Farmer.
Yeah, and that was Reginald Simmons, and I don't think he gave Farmer much of a shot to get that either. But disappointing all around, as you said.
Figueroa fields it at the 30, going to get it out to near the 45-yard line. That's where Cleveland will take over, looking to regain the lead here in this one.
Great starting field position to do it.
They come out with 3 wide, cross in the gun. Black to his left. Black will get the carry here, and he's going to get some good yardage here. 6 yards on that one.
And very nearly turned that corner. Could have had a lot more.
Cross under center, he'll drop to throw, and Hardy going to catch it, goes out of bounds. He's going to be a yard shy of the first.
Peyton Cross dealing from one sideline to the next. If you're a Cleveland fan, you'd love to see it.
Hand off here to Black on 3rd and short. He's going to power through it, keeps the legs moving, and falls forward for a gain of 5, and that'll move the chains.
Chris Black has come alive in this game. Already at 50 yards, and we're just barely out of halftime.
And Black will get another carry here to the left side. A gain of only 1 on that one.
But I like this pace. I like that Cleveland is just, as I said earlier, nickel and diming down the field.
Play action here. He's going to find Gilbert out of the backfield. Going to get a gain of about 3 on that one. But they do face 3rd down here.
Yeah, you're a couple nickels short at this point. You're going to have to put your foot on the throttle a little bit and hope you can make a play.
They come out with 2 tight ends on the field here, crossing the pistol, going deep, has his guy Smith, beat his guy off the press there, and a great play down the field, 21 yards. What a throw from Peyton Cross.
It's a great throw, and it's a great read, too. He knew right away, as soon as he snapped the ball, that's where he was going. A great catch by Vincent Smith.
Pitch to Black after the big play. Going to be a pickup of 2 there, down near the 16-yard line.
Cleveland knocking on the door here in the red zone.
Cross under center with 3 wide. Brings a man in motion into the slot on the right. He'll drop to throw. He's going to find Black wide open out of the backfield, and he's going to scamper in untouched into the end zone as Cleveland regains the lead.
Chris Black closing in on 100 all-purpose yards. And Cleveland doing a great job of setting him up. And he won the race to the pylon. And Cleveland back on top, at least for now.
Extra point is up and good, so it's now a 14-7 game here as Cleveland regains the lead.
And if you're LA right now, Idej, the pressure is on for you to string some big plays together.
Brock going to field it at the 10 and brings it out to near the 30, so a good return there. But Farmer has got to take care of the ball and start making some good throws.
And he's got to get some help, too, and he hasn't had a lot of it.
3 wide receivers out to the left. It's a handoff to Simmons here up the middle. Breaks off the first tackle and goes down after a gain of 4.
And that, if you're LA, you got to think of that as a good run. It keeps you on schedule, gets you a little closer to the sticks, and lets you stay in the playbook.
Simmons, another carry here, only being gain of about 1. And just like that, it's 3rd down now for Los Angeles.
Very predictable so far from LA. Run, pass, not great.
Farmer back to throw, going to find Abbott, bit behind him, but he's able to make the catch. Goes down at the 44, and that'll be enough for a fresh set of downs.
And the throws that Darren Farmer does seem to be having success with are those crossing routes. And Michael Abbott gobbled up a ball there for him, but gained him 9.
Hand off to Simmons here to the right side. He'll be tackled down from behind, but not before he picks up 5 there on that one.
And here comes Bob Barker, Idej. I wonder if we'll see a Plinko on this play.
Farmer back to throw, and he'll go to Brock here on a drag route over the middle. Turns up field and able to make a nice play. Picks up 9 on that one.
Barker ran the wheel route out of the backfield and took a defender with him, and that opened the field up for Brock, and Farmer got the ball to him.
Man in motion here now, and hand off to Simmons to the right side, and he'll pick up about 2 on the play.
It's a nice drive from LA so far. Playing within themselves. Reginald Simmons especially very stout on this drive.
Play action here, and Farmer's going down, sacked on the play. It's Jason Chandler getting there in the backfield and bringing the quarterback down for a big loss.
Yeah, of course, just as soon as I say that, it's 3rd and long.
5 wide set here for Farmer. He's got a man one-on-one deep downfield. It's Evie yet again who made the big catch earlier. Able to come back and make the play all the way down at the 16-yard line.
And Cleveland sent everybody on the blitz. Farmer had a receiver in mind and got the ball to him.
And off to Simmons to the right side. Another nice run here for Simmons. A gain of 4 as this drive has now taken over 5 minutes off the clock here in the 3rd.
Play number 10 of the drive coming up right here.
Farmer, another handoff to Simmons here, continues to power forward for another nice gain of about 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
And Power is right, Idej. It's like, seems like at first contact, he almost seems to get more inertia and carrying defenders with him.
Barker comes into the game and gets the carry on 3rd and short, and he's going to have enough to get inside the 5 to the 4. And that'll make it 1st and goal now for the Tide.
Power eye look here. This would be a great time to punch it in if you're LA.
Farmer under center, hands off to Simmons here, breaks off 1, but can't get away from the rest. Tackled down near the line. 2nd down coming up.
Bob Barker coming back in.
Come out in a pistol formation here. Man in motion. 2nd and goal from the 5. Farmer back to throw. Needs to get rid of it, but he can't. He's going down. Sacked on the play back near the 15-yard line.
And that's Roy Mathis breaking through. Farmer just is not going to have that kind of time. You got to get rid of the ball before then.
Farmer in the gun now. Motions running back out to the right. He'll drop to throw. Has some time. Looking end zone, and it's incomplete there. 4th and goal now. It looks like the Tide will settle for a field goal. This will be a 31-yard attempt. It is up, and it is no good again. Missed it to the left as the Tide failed to put points on the board.
That is astounding.
Cross, handoff to Black to the left side as they take over, and he's going to have himself a nice carry there, a gain of 6.
And that's another great drive for LA where they just came away with nothing. Not sure they can blame anybody but themselves, though, on that play.
Cross going to find Ray there, turns up field, gets his legs taken out from under him, but he'll have the first.
And if you're Cleveland right now, this 7-point lead's got to feel like 28, the way this game has been going.
That will be the end of the 3rd quarter here in Los Angeles as they trail it 14-7 with Cleveland in possession here. Cross now, handoff to Black here up the middle, and he's only going to get a few on that one. Now Cross in the pistol, he'll drop to throw. Now going to take off with the legs, and he's going to get tackled down near the 1st down marker, going to be about a foot shy of it.
I think he should run it again.
We'll see if he does here. 3rd and inches. He'll drop to throw again. Now looking deep downfield and overthrown. Incomplete. And Cleveland will punt it away.
He had a window there for Del Rey. I don't think it was big enough to get a ball in. But when it's 3rd and an inch, I feel like you got to run it. You got to extend the play. You got to extend the drive.
Waters going to field it and tackle down at the 28-yard line as the Tide come back onto the field looking to tie this game up with a touchdown.
And that's
Friendly reminder, Axis Football 2023 is on sale now on Steam, Xbox, and starting today on PlayStation.
Woohoo.
And also coming to mobile soon. Get the best reviewed Axis Football game of all time now for just $19.99. Farmer back to throw now on 2nd down, looking to the outside. He's going to find Brock, tackled down. It's going to be a couple yards shy of the first, though. 3rd down coming up.
At least this is a more manageable 3rd down than we've seen LA have to deal with, especially in the first half. Yeah, we might have a technical issue. We're going to take a look at this, and we'll be right back.
Sit hut. Sit hut. Strike. Strike.
All right, I want to welcome everybody back to Axis Football. We are still dealing with some audio issues. We're going to deal with those as we start this game. And it will be Denver starting with the football.
Tonight.
And it's Eric Holloway around the left side, who gets positive yardage on his first carry of the game. And now 2nd and 5.
Hike.
Cannon throwing, finds Phelps. Phelps trying to turn the corner, nowhere to go. But does come away with 6 yards.
Tonight.
Testing 1-2.
Hike. Sit up.
We are approaching the midway point of the first quarter here in the nightcap of our triple header. The Denver Mountaineers hosting the Chicago Lakehawks. My name is Josh Zirkle, so glad to have you with us. I think our chat numbers have picked up since we have been experiencing difficulties of every kind, audio and technical. And in fact, I'm not sure if anybody can hear this right now. But we are going to hope that you can. And just finish out the string. Louisiana, if you missed it earlier, pulled the mother of all upsets, knocking out Baltimore 20-0, getting the shutout. Baltimore gets their first loss of the season. Cleveland was leading Los Angeles 14-7 in the fourth quarter. Before that game went on the fritz, we got a fumble here. Cody Soto is going to come up with the ball. What a break for Chicago as they maintain possession in the red zone. And it sounds like Coltrol and friends can hear my dulcet tones heading out into the series of tubes. And that is good enough for me. Always great to have Coltrol contributing to the Axis League in so many ways. As Cody Soto is down 2-3, it's going to be first and goal. Chicago looking to tie up after an early Denver score. Guadalupe leaps a defender, but barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. Moses Wallace with the tackle there. Guadalupe will go to the sideline. Chavez on second and goal. The pitch to Roberts. Roberts is in for the touchdown. Chicago an extra point away from tying the game. We have seen some calamitous kicking. Although no missed extra points yet so far. As that kick is good. And we are knotted at 7 apiece with 2:33 to play in the opening frame. Denver and Chicago. Young tries to move the pile. It gets out to the 32. And that is where the Denver offense will resume business. Nice set. Cannon's going to drop back. Finds Phelps. Phelps still on his feet after a gain of a couple. Finally goes down at the 34. Bryant Horton with the tackle there. Cannon will throw again. Under pressure. Ball's out! Robertson scoops it up. And if you've never seen an offensive lineman leap, there you are. As Jermaine Robertson scooped that up and tried to get positive yardage out of it. But alas, 3rd and 15. Cannon again. Will take a shot down the field. McNellis comes up with it. Taylor McNellis. Catch number 1 of the game, and it's a beaut. Good for 28 yards. And when it looked like Justin Cannon was dead to rights, throws up with a magnificent ball that's brought down by Taylor McNellis. The Cannon's going to go down again. The Chicago pass rush has come to play. Jeff Williams that time. And at the end of the first quarter, we are knotted at 7 apiece. Let's get some twos in chat. Come on, let's finish strong here. No more difficulties the rest of the way. Perfect audio, perfect video. Let's do it. Cannon. Throwing to Holloway, and Holloway breaks the tackle, getting out to the 41-yard line. First catch of the day for Holloway, good for 15 yards. And the Mountaineers are driving. Holloway up the middle this time. Not as lucrative on that effort, just 3 yards rushing. And that's going to stall out the drive. No field goal attempts here. Just the poochiest of pooch punts. And Chicago will get nice field position to start. Out at the 29. Chavez throwing to his left. Guadalupe comes up with the catch. Catch number 2 of the night for Guadalupe Bryant. Audio was doubling. I will work on that. I think I know what that is. Chavez under pressure, and down he goes. Moses Wallace coming up with a big stop. Third and a country mile. Chavez taking a shot. Incomplete. And that was knocked away by Claude Guerrero. And now Chicago will punt it away with 12:04 to play in the half. Jermaine McCarthy has green grass in front of him. He might have had a lot more were it not for the sure-footed tackling of Marcos Frank. Cannon to Holloway. Maybe a yard. Cannon, short drop. Finds Holloway on the right side that time. And that'll give Denver a fresh set of downs. Denver beat Carolina in week 1. That is the only team Carolina has fallen to in this very young Axis League season. And they went on to lose a close game to Los Angeles in week 2 as Denver takes a delayed game. Holloway around the left side has a block. Could have used one more though. He gets 6 yards. Just past the original line of scrimmage. Holloway on the doorstep of 50 yards all purpose. Here at the half. Cannon will throw. To his left, it's Holloway again. And that will put him comfortably over 50 yards from scrimmage. With just under 9 minutes to play in the second quarter. Offset eye. Holloway again has the first down. Now to the 25. And this is a nice little drive Denver's putting together here. In the middle of the second quarter. Cannon sends Guzman in motion. Cannon's going to run to the 20. Down at the 15, and that's a first down for Justin Cannon. Maybe we change his name to Justin Legs. The way he's able to leg that one out. Get his team into the red zone. Deep drop by Cannon. Taking a shot. Incomplete. Had a receiver there, but Rudy Osborne came up with a deflection for Chicago. That is Cannon's first incomplete of the night. Holloway trying to find a hole. Maybe to the 10. They're going to spot him at the 12. Big third down coming up here. In the shotgun this time. Cannon finds Fuller, but Fuller cannot get to the marker. But a field goal does give the Mountaineers the lead. From the right hash. Kevin Cobb is good from 25. Kevin Colbay. And it's 10-7 Denver. Merrill Sharp will return this kick. Breaks the tackle. And then has broken himself out to the 22. Chavez finds Cody Soto on the crossing route. That's going to be good for 5 yards. Make it 6 yards, 2nd and 4. You see the numbers there for Chavez. Quite respectable. Denver's going to blitz. And Merle Marcos Frank is there. Chavez drops it right in the breadbasket, and it's a gain of 24 from Marcos Frank. Chavez dealing to his right this time to Frank again. And he might have the first down if they give him forward progress. They do not. It'll be 2nd and 3. Less than 4 minutes to play in the first half. The pitch to Bryant. Bryant cannot make that defender miss. That defender being Winston Stewart. And now 3rd and 1. How crazy does Chicago want to get here? They're going to throw it. Marcos Frank again. And Frank hauls in the ball and a first down for Chicago. This will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Chavez under pressure. Down he goes. The Chicago offensive line collapsed, and Rodney Little was there to pick up the pieces. 2nd and 17. Chavez over the middle again. Well covered that time by Denver. And now 3rd and 17. Bob Palmer got a piece of that ball. Chavez again. Trying to make something happen down the field. And again, Bob Palmer is there. Chicago will punt. And what a punt it is. Some 9-year-old kids going home with that football. It's a touchback. Minute 48, 3 timeouts. Justin Cannon lines up in the eye to start this drive. And Eric Holloway's going to run out into the slot. Cannon will throw on first down. Taylor McNellis catches it right at the sticks. That's a first down. Clock continues to run. Cannon in no particular hurry at this juncture. Throwing again on first down. Unleashing the Dragon. That's picked off. Maxwell's going to lane on the right side and will return this into plus territory. Julian Maxwell comes up with the ball. And Cannon's second incompletion of the game is an interception. Marcos Frank once again. 6 catches already for Frank. 70 yards. Has not yet found the end zone. Maybe he could do it on this drive. Less than a minute to play. Chavez finds Bryant running the wheel route. And Chicago uses their first timeout. Offset eye now for Chicago. Chavez to the end zone. Incomplete. Well covered there. 4 Denver defenders, in the vicinity. That stops the clock with 40 seconds remaining. 2nd and 10. Chavez sends a receiver in motion. And there's a lob over the middle for Bill Potter. And Potter just got into the red zone. Chicago will use their second timeout. First catch of the day for Bill Potter, the fullback. More motion from the Chicago offense. Blitz is coming. There's Lamar Erickson, and Erickson is down inside the 10. Down to the 7. Chicago will use their last timeout. And yet they line up in a two-back set here. Chavez over the head of his receiver. Guadalupe Bryant couldn't get it. But he was wide open. Incomplete. You gotta catch those. Chavez, down he goes! And Chicago's gonna have to hurry if they want to get a field goal off here. No, they're gonna run a play. 5 seconds remaining. Whatever you're gonna do, you gotta do it now. And Bryant gets it, they get the touchdown! With no time left on the clock, Guadalupe Bryant with a buzzer beater in the first half. Extra point is good. And Chicago will walk into that locker room with their heads a little bit higher. With a 14-10 lead at the intermission. Justin Cannon has been using his arm sparingly yet accurately. 8 of 10. That one blemish. Ken Chavez, meanwhile, 15-23, his typical accurate self, rating over 100 points at this point. Eric Holloway, over 60 yards from scrimmage. Marcos Frank, 6 catches for 70 yards. Guadalupe Bryant with a receiving touchdown, but has not been doing much on the ground. Only 4 yards from 6 carries. And that is the only offensive touchdown of the game, as a matter of fact. You see Denver's pressure getting there, and that one turnover looming large over the Mountaineers. Let's get to the second half. Scores from week 3, streaming on the Axis tracks. We might be doing that next week. My rule of thumb is if you can't read it on your phone, then it's too small. So we'll take another look at that. Anyway, back to the game. Ken Chavez throwing to his right. Merle Sharp looks good on that play for a gain of 5 yards. Second and 5.
Go!
Chavez finds Cody Soto. Cody Soto's got a little green grass to work with. And he gets out to past midfield into plus territory. Chavez to his left finds Bryant, who's been obviously, as we said at the break, much more proficient catching the ball. You can see the numbers there. Over 10 yards a pop today. Bryant on the ground, less productive. Randall Jacobs with the stop there. That's a TFL. 2 tight end set. Chavez taking a shot. And that falls incomplete. And that will make it 4th and 5. And here comes the punt team for Chicago. And that's going to go through the back of the end. So Doug Gonzalez aiming for that coffin corner, but could not quite find it. So it's a touchback. Justin Cannon will take over on the 20. Eric Holloway is our first contestant, and he gets 2 yards along the left side. Maybe 3. Second and 7. Power I now. Holloway gets a lead blocker. Can't do much with him. Just a gain of 1 there. Now it's 3rd and 6. We mentioned the calamity with the Cleveland-Los Angeles game earlier tonight. Cannon throws incomplete, and that's a 3-and-out. Here's what's going to happen with that. Cleveland, to recap, Cleveland leading 14-7 over Los Angeles. 11 minutes about remaining in the fourth quarter, when a technical issue seized the game and rendered it unplayable from that point forward. And so the criteria we're looking at there, both teams are going to make the playoffs based on our format. The more significant component is that we have no statistics from the game, and we have no easy way to extrapolate what statistics we have from the game log. As Chavez is going to go down. Moses Wallace, he is having himself a night. So what we've decided to do is replay the game in full. We will do that on Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern. That'll be part of the Axis Power Lunch as Jermaine McCarthy comes up with a pick. McCarthy's going to get to midfield on the return. And Denver now has a chance to retake the lead. All the way around the right side. He's going to get some reward for that second effort. Gain of 5 yards there. Twins to the left side. Pitch to the right. Holloway has the first down. Brought down at the 37-yard line. Cannon. Holloway again. A lot of Eric Holloway on this drive. And why not? Holloway's 4th catch of the game. Around the sideline this time, and Phelps brings it in. They're going to say he got the feet in. 3rd catch of the game for Santos Phelps. Willis around the left side this time. Actually, first rush of the game for Clyde Willis. Cannon throwing against the nickel here. Holloway has it. And again, Holloway gets first down yardage. Justin Cannon has just hit the 100-yard passing mark. Almost 40 minutes into this game. Holloway on the left side. That has to be his best gain of the night for 9 yards. And now 2nd and 1. They can keep punching it in. Or Guzman could finish it off. Guzman was right there. And Orlando Guzman could not finish the job. But that does make it 1st and goal. Holloway again. He's in. Touchdown. Denver back on top for now. After a very impressive drive from Justin Cannon and company. The extras point is good, and it's a 3-point Denver lead. Cobb kicks this away. Merle Sharp trying to get to that corner, but could not. Moses Wallace. Moses Wallace, you are everywhere tonight, sir. Outstanding. 2 tight end set for Chicago. Chavez will throw on 1st down. Will lob it to Guadalupe. Guadalupe will get 6 yards to make it 2nd and 4. You see the numbers there for Chavez, quite respectable even. After less than 3 quarters of play, Chavez finds Bill Potter on the comeback route. Bill Potter will get a 1st down. I wasn't sure he had it, but we do not have the best vantage point. Chavez taking a shot. And that has been the story of Chavez's deep throwing all night. Double covered, triple covered. Just isn't there. Chavez. And that's picked off. And Wallace has a lane. Moses Wallace will get this back to the 32. And Moses Wallace has literally been everywhere tonight. And he sets up Justin Cannon with some great field position. Holloway inside the 25. Second and 3. I'll remind you, Axis football resumes Thursday afternoon, 12 p.m. Eastern. We will have a run back of that Cleveland-Los Angeles game. And Nebraska, Carolina, and San Francisco, and New York to cap it off. It's going to be a great afternoon of football. And you're not working anyway. Axis Football Twitch, noon Eastern, Thursday afternoon. Justin Cannon. Down he goes. Wilbert Mills seats Cannon to the turf, and now it's third down. And if you're still with us, how about a 4 in chat for us? Denver trying to add to their lead. Chicago trying to keep them back. Cannon taking a shot. Incomplete, fortunately, I would say. And this will extend the lead. Or will it? That's no good from 32. Kevin Colbay pushes it to the right. And Ken Chavez gets a new lease on life. And there he goes. Decided to run for it. Got tripped up by his own lineman, but still got 4 yards. Here comes the blitz. And down goes Chavez. The Denver blitz gets home. It's Randall Jacobs that finishes off Chavez. And now it's third and a country mile. Chavez throwing again to a heavily covered receiver, and that's a 3-and-out for Chicago. Denver, who missed the field goal on their last drive. Will start with terrific field position. Almost in field goal range in some instances. I would not say that's the case tonight. Holloway. Tripped up, but still gets 4 yards. Bryant Horton grabbing the shoelaces. You see the numbers there for Holloway. Did not feel like he was having that kind of a game, and then once in a while he'll rip off a run like that. It's a gain of 6. It puts him at 19 rushes for 93 yards. And that's not including his 31 yards passing. Holloway again has the first down. And Holloway looks poised to close out this game. Never mind that it's a 3-point lead with 12 minutes to play. Justin Cannon content to keep this ball on the ground, at least for now. Now he's throwing. Fuller makes the catch. And that should get Denver to the 25. Chicago looking for answers on defense. Justin Cannon has not taken a lot of chances with the deep ball. Guzman is going to get dropped for a loss. Alberto Hunter. Third down. Cannon going deep. Incomplete. And this is much farther back than Kevin Cobb's earlier attempt. This will be from 45 yards. And Colbay's going to push it again. No good. And that's 2 field goal attempts this quarter. But Kevin Colbay has pushed out to that great Rocky Mountain High. Real sharp 4 yards on that catch, 2nd and 6. Chavez trailing. How many more breaks can he get? Guadalupe Bryant making a catch there, 3rd and manageable. Denver almost putting this game on a plate for the Lakehawks. Here comes the blitz. And down goes Chavez. And that's been the X factor all night. Richard Perry and this Denver defense have just continued to swarm. Ken Chavez. McCarthy. Can he get loose? Out to the 45. Call it the 46. And the way Denver went on that last drive, with generous helpings of Eric Holloway. Although forget about that here. A first down. Justin Cannon's going to throw. It finds Fuller. Fuller leaping defenders and stays in bounds to get the first down. And that is fist pump worthy indeed, Justin Cannon. But I was about to say, if this drive looks anything like the last drive, they could potentially close out this game here. And here we go. Holloway around the left side. That's a nice gain of 5 yards. We could see this game closed out here on this drive. And that puts Holloway right at 100 yards for the night. With 6 minutes to go. Cannon will throw. 7-step drop. Invites Holloway on the sideline. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 25. Julian Maxwell escorting Mr. Holloway off the premises. Cannon again finds Guzman. And the backup running back has what I believe it is his first catch of the game. Good for 9 yards. And now 2nd and 1. 8 in the box for Chicago. Holloway will get the first down. 22 carries for 104 yards and a touchdown for Eric Holloway. Cannon says his fullback in motion. And Guzman gets the carry, and there's a very opportune block right there for Orlando Guzman, who will now take a seat. Holloway up the middle to the 5. And just like that, we are soon to be under 3 minutes remaining. Guzman again, fighting for yards. Probably going to get to the 1. That will make it 1st and goal. Chicago has all 3 of their timeouts as we hit the 2-minute warning. Holloway fighting his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Outstanding second effort by Eric Holloway for touchdown number 2 of the night. And Kevin Colbay is good on the extra point. And it's a 10-point lead for Denver with less than 2 minutes to play. Merle Sharp on the right side to the 25. Bad news for Chicago. They're down an offensive lineman.
Hike.
Chavez will take a shot here. And that is knocked away. Jermaine McCarthy, who's had himself a game tonight. Doing the honor. 2nd and 10. 2-back set.
Hike.
Chavez will dump it to Guadalupe Bryant. And that is not going to get it done. Chicago will call timeout. And that's off to Denver, who got it done with a lot of defensive pressure, a couple of picks, and Eric Holloway having unquestionably his best game of the season so far. Chavez will continue to unleash the dragon, but we know how that movie ends. 2nd and 10. And I feel like Chicago is just right there. Their defense is very stout. And they managed to get the cannon a couple of times. And Chavez finds Lamar Erickson for a big gain. But that will cost them their last time out. And they're going to need to score and get an onside kick. And that throw to Bryant has been there all game, but you need more than that at this point. 69 receiving yards. Nice total for Guadalupe Bryant in the pass game. On 10 targets, no less. Chavez going to the end zone. And Lamar Erickson is there for the touchdown. Don't touch that dial, mouse, or screen just yet. Copeland will boot it through. And now one more piece of execution remaining for Chicago. Can they deliver on this onside kick? It looks like Denver will come up with it. Chicago out of timeouts, and that is going to be it. Congratulations to the Denver Mountaineers. And however much of this Axis football tripleheader you caught tonight, we thank you for joining us. Dash did a great job on play-by-play. Cole Troll did a lot of the graphics that you saw in the pregame. My thanks again, as always, to the Troll of Cole. And that's going to do it. Final score out of Denver. Chicago 21, Denver 24. This has been a presentation of Axis Football. I want to thank you for joining us. Don't forget to join us again next Thursday, this coming Thursday, 12 p.m. Eastern for the Axis Power Lunch. Until then, we'll see you on the internet.